Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this bronzed, sun-kissed, highlighted, glowing skin. I've been wanting to do a look like this for a while now. It is summer in Australia. It's getting so ridiculously hot. I wanted to do a makeup look that would be perfect to wear if you're going to the beach, a day out at the beach with friends, or if you're going to a pool party or just going out anywhere. I thought this look would be beautiful. A lot of these products are my go-to products in summer. I just love the way they look on the skin. I get a lot of compliments about the foundation in particular, so I wanted to show you guys this look today. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kylie and welcome to my YouTube family. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. There's lots of videos coming soon. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what videos you guys would like to see. If you'd like to see how to create this summer bronzed, sun-kissed look, then please keep watching. So today's look is all about the skin. So first I'm going to moisturize using the MAC Cosmetics Strobe Cream. This is the Goldlite version. And this one just gives your skin that beautiful golden glow to it, which is what we want with a summer glowing makeup look. I'm all about the beautiful radiant look that this gives to my skin. You can see that just reflects the light. It just looks really beautiful. Next for primer, I'm using this one from Becca. This is the Backlight Priming Filter. This one also has a really nice glowing look to it, so my skin is just going to be glowing amazingly today. And just blending that right on top. This one smells really nice and it feels so moisturizing on my skin. I love the way this primer looks and it feels. You can see how beautiful and dewy that makes my skin look. It's so beautiful. For foundation, I'm going to use my favorite glowing foundation. This is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the shade Barcelona. I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender. Throughout summer, this is just my #1 go-to foundation. It just makes my skin look so flawless. Has a really nice dewy, glowing look to it. I just absolutely love this foundation. And it has really nice coverage. It's more of a medium buildable coverage, so depending on how much coverage you're needing or if you have some breakouts or anything, I find it does cover really well, but you can also wear it quite lightly if you're just wanting a very lightweight look to your skin. And for concealer, I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. Just going to apply this under the eyes. I find this concealer is really lightweight and it has a really hydrating finish to it as well, so it just looks beautiful and just keeps that glowing look on the skin, which is what we're wanting for this look. So just put some on my nose, my forehead and a little bit on my chin. And using my beauty blender again just to blend that out. The beauty blender is just my absolute favourite. I just find it just blends concealer and foundation into your skin so beautifully, and you don't get any brush streak lines, and it just melts into the skin and it just looks a lot more natural, and it just looks like you don't have a lot of foundation on. It just really absorbs the product into the skin really nicely. This is one of my favourite concealers. I haven't actually used it for a little while and I was getting out the NARS foundation, so I thought I would use the NARS concealer to go with it. They are one of my favourite combos. So I'm only going to use a little bit of powder today. I want to keep the skin really dewy and glowing. So I'm going to use the Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to pick up some of that on my beauty blender and just bake that underneath the eyes. I find this holds the concealer on really well throughout the day. I don't get any creasing. It doesn't start to wear away. It just has a really beautiful finish. I'm just placing that just on all the areas that I use concealer. Especially around my nose, I tend to get foundation come away from the area and it gets a little bit red. And then on the chin and also on the corners of the mouth where you can tend to get those laugh lines. I hate that. I don't know how to avoid it, but I find using this powder just helps to kind of settle the foundation in a bit better and it doesn't seem to be as noticeable. So that's pretty much what I've found works best for me. So while that powder is setting, I'm just going to apply some cream bronzer. I'm using this one by Chanel. And this is the Soleil Detan Cream Bronzer. This is my absolute favourite cream bronzer. I can't say enough good things about this. Just looks so beautiful. It melts into the skin amazingly and it just looks so dewy and bronze looking. It just gives you that sun-kissed look. I absolutely love this bronzer. I like to apply it with my beauty blender just to help press it into the skin. So I'm going to apply that along the cheeks, also just up around the temples and along the forehead, and this is just gonna give that really nice bronze look to the skin. It brings back a little bit of life to your skin because I find once you've done your foundation it can look quite bland being all one colour, so applying bronzer to your cheeks and your forehead area just brings back a bit of colour to the face quite naturally. I'm also going to apply a little bit of that just to the sides of the nose. And I'm just going to sweep away that excess powder. You can see it just leaves a really beautiful, flawless look, and it keeps those areas a bit more highlighted looking, so I find it just holds the concealer really nicely in place. To bronze up my skin some more, I'm going to go over the cream bronzer with the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. This is my all-time favourite bronzing powder. Just going to just press that and dust that lightly over the top of that bronzer, just in all the same areas that I applied the cream. And this just intensifies the bronzer a little bit more because summertime we want to look nice and bronzed and sun-kissed, and that's just what makes this look really come together, is the bronzed skin. Then just taking this Morphe M441 brush, I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on top of the cream along the nose area. I find doing this just kind of brings the whole look together, so you don't have so much bronze going on the outer side of your face. It all kind of blends together by adding a bit of bronze along the nose, and I just find it just makes my nose look nice and snatched. To add some highlight, I'm going to first apply this Liquid Glow Highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to use the shade Peach Fizz. Just using my beauty blender, I'm just going to press that on top of the cheekbones. Oh my god. That is so beautiful. This is the first time that I'm using this product. I was really excited to try it out. Oh my god, this looks so amazing. Wow. I didn't think anything would compete with the Cover FX drops because they're just so intense and shiny, but this one I kind of like it a bit more because it's not too full on. It melts into the skin really beautifully, but it still gives you that amazing sheen. Like, look at that. That is beautiful. So I also apply a little bit just above the brow bone. It just gives a nice natural hit of light there, and also a little bit down the center of the nose, tip of the nose, and a little bit on the Cupid's bow as well. I just love the way that looks. It's so pretty. I love doing this for a summer look using a liquid highlighter first. I just find it just looks really beautiful, and then you can apply powder highlight on top if you want that more intense look. You could definitely keep it like this, but I'm going to add a powder highlighter on top. And I'm going to use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlighter. I haven't used this one in a little while, but it is one of my favourites. So I'm going to apply this straight on top of that liquid highlight. And I'm going to use this Morphe Y14 brush. This brush is really good for more precision highlighting. I like to use it to apply the highlight right on that high point of the cheek and blend it back and around up to the temple area, and that just gives it such a beautiful look. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. I can't get over how beautiful that liquid highlighter is, and it just intensifies the powder highlight that much more and just makes it look out of this world beautiful. I can't get over this at the moment. It's such a pretty combo together. And also down the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose. I might have to use my finger because it doesn't show up as much on those more precise areas, and on the Cupid's bow as well. So now we are nice and dewy and glowing. And for blush, I wanted to keep with the dewy cream and liquid look, so I'm going to use this liquid blush by NARS. This one is in the colour Luster. I'm really excited to use this. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to use my beauty blender once again just to press that onto the apples of the cheeks. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Just gives a really soft peachy pink colour. Okay, so that is the skin done. So I'm going to zoom in a bit closer and we can move on to the brows and the eyes. So for brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I have mine in the shade Dark Brown. So I'm just going to use the spoolie end of the brush first to comb through my brow hairs and just make sure that they're all facing the same direction. Using the brow definer, this has a really nice triangle shape to it, so I like to trace along the bottom of the brow first, just starting at this point here, tracing along underneath the brow, and this just gives me kind of my starting template, and then just going along the top as well. The shape of this brow pencil just makes it so easy to do this. And then I just go in and start filling in the center. When I'm wanting more natural brows, I'll just do light flicks like I'm doing now in the direction that the brow hairs grow, so it looks like I'm drawing in little brow hairs. And then at the front here, I just start to go in quite lightly, turn the brow pencil around and just start flicking upwards at the front. And then just comb through to make sure all the product is dispersed evenly, and then that just gives you a really nice naturally defined brow. You can see the difference between one and the other. This one just looks a little bit more sparse and a bit lighter, but I just really like the way this pencil works, and it's really quick and easy to do as well. So for the eyes, I'm wanting to keep them quite simple, using some beautiful earthy warm tones. So first I'm going to take this Morphe palette. This is the Copper Spice palette. I'm first going to pick up this light orangey tone shade. I'm using my Morphe M441 blending brush. I'm just going to start applying that into the crease, and this is just going to build up a little bit of warmth on the eyes. I find doing a summer bronzy look that warm shadows just look the best, and they just complement the bronzer on the skin as well, so that's why I'm using these shades. Just blending that along the upper crease area. And then with a Morphe G26, I'm just going to apply some of that just on the lower lash line as well. I want this to be more smoked out, so that's why I'm using a slightly thicker brush, because I want it to come a little bit lower below my lash line. Next, I'm going to pick up this warm reddish brown colour and use this a little bit more precisely in the crease. And I'm picking that up on my Zoeva 224 Luxe Defined Crease Brush. I love using this brush to just get a little bit more closer in the crease here, and it's really nice and fluffy, so I find it just blends out the eyeshadow really nicely. And you can build up the colour of it as well. I'm also going to apply that on the lower lash line. And for the lid, I'm going to use this shade here. It's like a beautiful rose gold tone. I'm just going to use the same Morphe G26 brush just to press that onto the eyelid. This looks like such a pretty colour. It just gives that beautiful rose gold tone to the eyes. I love this colour. It looks so pretty. And going back in with the Zoeva brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges. And then over the top of that lid shade, I'm going to use this Morphe Pressed Pigment. This is in the colour Rodeo Drive. I've been dying to use this shade. It's such a beautiful gold peachy tone colour. I think this is going to look really pretty with this look. I'm just going to use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus just to spray my brush, and this would just intensify that pigment a little bit more. I'm just going to start by pressing that right on the centre of the eyelid and just blending it back to the inner corner and the outer corners. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Gel Eyeliner. This is in the shade of Brown Out. I wanted to go for more of a brown tone in the waterline, just because I think it'll complement the bronzed skin. Gives a little bit of smokiness to the eyes, but it doesn't look too dark. I'm going to use my Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlight to highlight the inner corners and the brow bone. I really like using this brush for this. This is a Napoleon Purtis brush. It's the number 7R. It's a smudge and sculptor brush. I just find it fits perfectly into the inner corner area here. That looks so beautiful. I love this highlighter. And it just fits really nicely underneath the brow bone as well. So I've been really liking using this brush. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline. This is the Colossal Big Shot. This is my favourite mascara at the moment. I just find it makes my eyelashes look so fluffy, so big, so voluminous, and it's not a chunky finishing mascara whatsoever. Just applying some to my bottom lashes as well. So you could leave this look here with your eyes. You don't have to do lashes, but I'm going to do lashes today just because I think it brings the whole look together. So I'm going to use my favourite, more natural lashes. These are the Huda Beauty Giselle number 1s. These have just been my go-tos. They're nice and wispy and they just look really, really pretty. So I'm going to use these and I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on. You can just see how they add just a little bit more glam, but they're not too dramatic or too full, which is what I like to do with more natural makeup looks. So moving on to the lips, I'm first going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Dolce K Lip Liner. Just going to first outline my lips. And then I'm going to fill them in as well. The colour is really beautiful. You could even just wear this on its own, but I'm going to add a few more products on top. Now I'm going to use some of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in this shade London. This is by far my favourite nude lip colour at the moment. It's just such a beautiful peachy, pinky brown. It's kind of got a mixture of all three, which is what I like in a nude, and I just find it goes with any eye look that I'm doing. And the formula of these is just incredible. They feel so creamy, but they have a matte finish and they last all day, and it just feels like you're wearing nothing on your lips. They're so comfortable to wear. I love the Soft Matte Lip Creams by NYX. And then on top, I'm going to apply one of the NYX Butter Glosses. This is in the shade Madeline. This has become my favourite gloss colour at the moment. It's pretty much London, but slightly more pink tone, which just goes on top beautifully. It just gives a nice glossy finish. That is my favourite nude lip go-to combo at the moment. I just love these three products together. And just to add a little bit something more, I'm going to go in with one of the Jouer lip creams. This is in the shade Papaye. And this is a beautiful shimmery peachy pink tone with a bit of gold to it. I just thought it would look really pretty in the centre of the lips. I think that just ties in beautifully with the glowing skin as well. And then lastly, I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus. This is just going to help all the highlights just look really vibrant and just makes the skin look beautiful and glowing as well. So this is the final look. I just love this highlighted, bronzy, sun-kissed skin. It just looks beautiful, perfect for summer. In Australia, it's so hot at the moment. I'm like beginning to sweat. It's just getting ridiculously hot here in summer. And I just think this look is perfect for just going out to the beach or going to a party or something like that. I think it would be beautiful, but you could definitely wear this look any time of the year as well. And I just love the combination of the nude lip and this beautiful rose gold eye as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for plenty more videos coming very soon. Let me know what you would like to see in the comments. I have a few ideas of videos coming up, but I'd always like to know what you guys want to see. So don't forget to write in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.